Okay, so we are on the second day of 8.4, trigonometry in triangles. So let's just refresh our minds on what we talked about yesterday, which is introducing those trigonometric ratios. So those trigonometric ratios use the three sides of your triangle based off of the angle location, remember? So you have the side that's opposite of the angle, the side that is adjacent to the angle, and of course the side that is the hypotenuse. So the angle we're always going to use is theta unless we have an actual number. Theta is just a term that we use as a stand-in for an angle. So if we were using the sine of theta, sine, if you remember, we learned about SOHCAHTOA yesterday. So sine uses opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine of theta uses adjacent over hypotenuse. And tangent uses opposite over adjacent. So let's just practice a few of those before we start introducing a new concept. So we have a triangle with an angle of 40 degrees with side length of 34 on the opposite side, and the hypotenuse, which we're trying to find, which is y. So using O and H means we're going to use sine. So we have sine of 40 degrees equals opposite 34 over our hypotenuse y, what we're trying to find. So as we talked about yesterday, all we have to do if what we're looking for is stuck in the bottom is switch the trig function on the left-hand side with the variable on the bottom right-hand side. So this turns into y equals 34 over sine of 40. And all we do is type that into the calculator. Make sure your calculator is in degree mode. If you need a refresher, look back at yesterday's notes. Cosine, sine, 40. So this tells me that y is equal to 52.8946. We're going to go ahead and round this to the nearest tenth. So that's going to say y is equal to 52.9. Okay, we'll look at our next one. It has us finding x and y. But oh, what kind of triangle is this? What do we know about this kind of triangle? This is a 30, 60, 90 triangle. So I don't even have to use trig. I can just use my 30, 60, 90 identities. Shortcuts that we learned in 8.3. So 30, 60, 90, that gives us s root 3, and 2 times s. So my hypotenuse is 6, so 2s is 6, so that means s is equal to 3. So that means x is equal to 3. And y would be s root 3, so y is equal to 3 root 3. Okay, real fast and quick right there. And let's see, last little bit. I have a right triangle here. I want to find the, why does it say rag form? Anyway, find the trigonometric ratios that are being asked for based on the angle theta. So angle theta is down here. So from theta, I have the opposite side, the adjacent side, and the hypotenuse. So tangent is opposite over adjacent. So opposite is 4 over adjacent, which is 3. And then sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So opposite would be 4 over